Welcome, Avenger. Your presence honors me.
Hey everybody, Darmonkey here, back with another Diablo II Resurrected video. Today we're going to take a look at the best place to find a Stone of Jordan. That legendary ring, everybody wants one, or two, or as many as you can get. Has +1 to skills, some sweet bonuses to mana, really great all-around ring, particularly for casters. Okay, I get it, you're busy, you don't want to watch a 10-minute video for something that can be answered in 15 seconds. So here it is, your TLDW. Too long, didn't watch. Whatever. The best place to find a Stone of Jordan is by farming Hell Andariel. Nightmare Andariel does have the best drop chance, but you're much better off farming Hell Andariel due to the other quality drops that you can get from her. And as always, I don't recommend going out there trying to farm one specific item. It usually is unsuccessful, you're going to get frustrated, but this video is just meant to give you the best place to target to increase your odds. Okay. If that's all the information you're looking for, feel free to go. But before you do, please hit that like and subscribe button so you can get notified for my future videos or when I live stream. I do live stream on YouTube now, so I'd love to have you join me for my next stream. All right, for those of you that want to see the numbers and want some tips and tricks for farming Andariel, stick around. Okay. Here we are, we're on silospen.com. This is my favorite drop calculator. The link for this tool is down in the description. So here what I've got this set up as if you're solo farming. We've got a moderate level of magic find, 250%, very easily attainable. And what we're looking at here are bosses. We've got the Stone of Jordan as the item, we're looking at boss type drops. And as we take a look at the results, the best chance is actually from Nightmare Andariel. That being said, second best chance is Hell Andariel. And you're going to get a lot better other drops on Hell Andariel than you are going to be on Nightmare. So I'm going to recommend that you farm Hell Andariel if you're really trying to target a Stone of Jordan. So why is Nightmare Andariel a better chance? Andariel's known for being a great target for dropping unique rings, and at Nightmare difficulty there are fewer unique rings that can drop, so you're going to have a higher chance of dropping Stone of Jordan. But again, the overall quality of items that are going to be dropped in Nightmare is going to pale in comparison to those that could drop in Hell. You're much better off farming Hell. Looking down at the other drop chances, we're seeing a steep drop here. You do have normal Diablo, but that's the quest version, and as we go even further down the list, this is a very steep drop off for bosses that actually are not that easy to farm. And I'm going to save you some time. When we take a look at super uniques or normal monsters, the drop chance is just too low to consider it a solid farm. Your best bet is to target bosses, and in particular, Hell Andariel. If you're really focused on getting that Stone of Jordan drop, I suppose you could farm Nightmare Andariel, but I don't really recommend it. Okay, now that we've run the numbers, let's take a look at farming Hell Andariel. I've got my level 90 Magic Find Sorceress here. She's a standard Blizzard Sorceress build. I don't have any real special gear here, just some pretty standard items. I do like to hit the 105% faster cast rate breakpoint. It really helps with the speed on teleporting to have an efficient farm. Otherwise, I've got balanced gear that has decent damage as well as solid Magic Find. I've got a little bit over 300% Magic Find, which is plenty. You get much higher than that, and you're usually going to sacrifice kill speed. Farming bosses is usually about your speed getting to the boss than it is the amount of time it takes to kill the boss. Alright, let's take a look at farming Andariel in Hell. So we're going to pop over to Catacombs level 2. Now, the trick here with this map is that from the tile that you come in on, you're going to want to turn right on Catacombs level 2. So kind of the weapon side from the way that you're facing when you exit this first room. So I'm going to start teleporting over here, kind of to the right. Now this trick doesn't always work. It's not always the fastest way, but the overall pattern will lead to this being more effective. And in this case, a pretty inefficient map. Jump on to Catacombs level 3. This level is completely random, so teleport around until you find the entrance to Catacombs level 4. Okay, we found the stairs to Catacombs level 4. Pop in here. I like to teleport up here, right by Andariel, and just light her up with Blizzard. And she's going to go down pretty quick. And here, no Stone of Jordan, but hey, we've got some Titan's Revenge. Not a bad drop for the video. But for farming, it's all about speed. Get in there, kill the boss, get out, rinse, and repeat. And that's all for today's guide. If you have any other recommendations, tips, or tricks that you'd recommend to everybody else, please leave them in the comments. I do want to give a quick shout out to all my subscribers. I really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please hit like and subscribe. That really helps me out. I wish you best of luck in farming your Stone of Jordans. They're extremely rare, but are extremely satisfying when you get that drop. I hope you come back soon and watch some of my other videos, or pop into one of my live streams here on YouTube. And, as always, I will see you in hell.
Farewell.